Hey everybody, this is Fran from the 5 Minute Modeler. Today we're going to do some rail fanning and following Train 84 from Grand Rapids Hughart Yard to Petoskey. It's 1973 and we're going to be starting out with a 15-car mixed freight train. Listed here are the cars that have been picked up and added to our train. And then our destinations are going to include Reed City, where we've got a few to drop off and pick up. And then Big Rapids will be the second stop before we head up the grade to Petoskey. So starting out, we've got two GP38s. That'll be leading the train here. Both number 20 or 5828 and 5807. And again, it's a 15-car train pulling out of the yard now. We're entering the town of Cedar Springs. We don't have any work to do there today, but occasionally we'll have a few gondolas to drop off at the scrap facility there. Our train is passing through Howard City. There's a large international paper facility there that has a lot of rail traffic. However, it's handled on the southbound trip out of Petoskey. The train is passing through Manton and the American Aggregate facility there. One of the more scenic vistas on the layout is the Cooley Bridge over the Muskegon River. train is heading into Reed City, and you've got quite a bit of work here to do. The train is going to break at the point just south of the highway. It'll then pull forward with the cars required for the amount of work that's being done today. First step will be to pick up the cars on the siding. There are 3 industries here that accept cars. One is the Reed City Freight House, which is more of a team track type of industry. And then there is a Bessie Feed and Seed, which is a farmers cooperative, and the General Mills facility. First, we're going to pick up the cars on the sidings. We'll set those aside, and then we'll move our other cars into position. Having picked up the empties, there's now 6 cars to be delivered. 3 will go to Bessie, 2 will go to General Mills, and 1 will go to the Freight House. But we're going to leave the car for the Freight House on the track, as that's going to be the last car that we're going to deliver. First stop will be 3 cars to Bessie. The train is now going to deliver a boxcar and covered hopper to the General Mills facility, where they make a variety of products for the company. the crew's going to pick up the last boxcar, and they'll spot it in front of the freight house. Having completed the switching chores in Reed City, the engines will back up to pick up the 2 cars they picked up, and then back up across the crossing to the rest of the train, pick the rest of the train up, and continue heading north to Big Rapids. As the train moves through Reed City on its way north, we now have 11 cars on the train. And a big shout out to my friend Tom, who provided me with 4 new covered hoppers, cement hoppers, the 32-foot variety. And we're going to be seeing those, at least some of those being switched out here. The train is heading into Big Rapids, and this is an interesting spot on the layout. You'll notice that there's actually multiple industries here, and the way that I've built this is it's actually 2 separate towns. The town handled by the northbound train, Big Rapids, has 2 industries there, and then the town that accepts southbound deliveries is Cadillac, and that's on the right. Here we're going to be delivering the cars to the cement factory and the Cadillac chair company. Quite a bit of work here to do, and we'll be picking up some cars as well. The first bit of work will be to drop off a couple of the covered hoppers. These are the 32 variety. They're full of sand. They'll be used at the concrete company, Midland Cement. Next up, we have Cadillac chair, where we need to pull 3 box cars out of there. And you'll notice that I had to open the fence and the gate there. That's required, as so many industries do have. And we'll be backing up, pulling the 3 cars first, setting them on the other siding, and then dropping off the 3 cars for this industry. having dropped off those cars there at Cadillac, we'll now pick up the empties, and we'll be bringing those to the train, the rest of the train, and putting the train together here for our final run to Petoskey. The train now has 9 cars, and we'll be heading upgrade to a steep 2% upgrade to Petoskey, which is actually a 3-level helix. As the train enters Petoskey, you can see it passing the C&O interchange track. Looks like there's quite a bit of activity on that track, quite a few cars to be moved. Train 84 is now pulling into the Petoskey yard, and it's coming in on the inbound track where it'll break off the engines from the rest of the train. The engines will proceed to the servicing area, and a switcher will switch out those cars onto the appropriate tracks for delivery to C&O or other industries. Well, thanks for watching another 5-Minute Modeler episode, and I hope you found this enjoyable. Have a great week.